Hello, people. This was my first ever podcast. I'm not even sure if that's what it's called because, to be honest, my skills on these types of things are pretty horrific. However, I'd just like to introduce myself. My name's Emma. My podcast is under the name Emma in the Attic. I'm really just doing this just to chat about. I'd love to hear people's opinions on the situation at the moment. It won't hopefully all be about that, but there's certain things I'd love to address. I'd love to hear people's opinions. I would love to make sure, firstly, that people understand that when I do have my opinions on things, they are just opinions. They're not anything I'd ever act upon. They're just my opinions. And I'd like you all to think that that's why we live in a democracy and not a socialist state or anything like that. So please, if people could not sort of troll, I don't even know if that's correct terminology, then it's just opinions on things that people have said about COVID, how it started, what it's about, the conspiracy theories, things that have that sometimes make so much sense, but at the same time, America, a lot of it, not a lot of it, but some of it will be on Donald Trump, his views on it, and I hope that you can all bear with me. And I love if you have comments, please put them back. I'd really appreciate it if you could not put that you want to kill me or anything or some such, but this is what my podcast is going to be about, just general kind of chat that we can all chat about like journalists do with the news people, but on a slightly easier way, to speak about it. So as you can see, you'll probably see, hopefully, it's going to be called Emma in the Attic, and I live in a really great flat. I love where I live. I'm very, very grateful for it. I can't work myself personally because I suffer from a condition that stops me doing anything that I'd love nothing more than to be out there trying to help people, but I can't because I have an underlying health condition, chronic drug-resistant epilepsy. And I just love people to either like. You don't have to subscribe. I don't even know if I've done it so you can subscribe. But, I'd love to hear people's comments because I think it's really good for people to get things off their chest. And obviously I hope that there's lots of people that disagree with things that I chat about. So please bear with me. This is my first time ever doing it, and I'm going to stop quickly recording now before I send anything live, just to check that it's actually even working. So please bear with me, and hopefully I'll be back shortly.